We've been taking care of our rebellions fairly successfully, actually, including the rebellions of our Dutch vassal. Need to move my troops home. Finally out of war. We gained 6 favors with Austria. I think we're maxed out on trust, yes. What about Brittany? I don't really want to spend a bunch. Ooh, Spain's now at 100 trust. And yeah, Pope and Brittany still need trust build up again because we ended up at war with them in the past. We have Defender of the Faith and Holy War against Buha, so that's their land right there. I think I can pay off the last loan that I have. Good, we're debt free. And once these ships get back to the colony that they came from in Africa, not the colony, the area that they came from in Africa, we can pick up these troops, I think. And we can take them up to the Arabian Peninsula, conquer some land. Alright, so colony-wise. I'm willing to withdraw that one. I'm so tempted to hire a conquistador just to go into that land. To block the Ottomans from accessing further into Africa. Alright, I think all of the other territory, though, that we can possibly colonize. Nukunu? No, we already have a colony there. Karna? Kumeye? No, that's California. Rukwa. There we go. So that's taken care of. The fort should take Masapa back. We'll go to Zumbo. Kill was converted to gold producer. We are building a fort in Zanzibar. Good. I'm thinking about upgrading the fort in Ormus too. Sure. Why not? Making 80 ducats a month right now. Almost 90. We've reoccupied our land. Let's go back down to Sofala, wait for the ships. Get ready for war. When can I possibly annex Fazan? Oh! Okay, I can't annex them right now anyway. Okay. I didn't realize they changed that to where I have to have at least one core of mine adjacent to one of their cores. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Katsukara. It's Catholic. What is our tolerance of the true faith? 7.1. Kalonga. Alright, so I am ahead of on admin tech right now. So, Central Swahili Coast. I'm guessing that's not something I want to make into a state. It's not because it's in a trade region or a trade company region. Congo, however, is not. So we're going to go ahead and make that a state and make it state cores. Barbary Coast. I clicked the wrong thing. I know that where this is, it's Morocco-ish area. Oh, I should be waiting until court and country's done, so that I can get up to 100 absolutism. 75's fine. We didn't waste that much by doing what we did, so we're still good. Still, it's enough to be useful, I think. Where are our ships? And another colony is getting to the point where we can recall. Oh, the Ottomans are already moving in. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. So we're going to have to try to block the Ottomans off right in here. Meanwhile, independence is guaranteed by Yemen. I should probably get my heavies down here, or at least like half of them. What kind of armies would we be dealing with against Najd and Yemen together? National tax modifier, we don't really need. What is our mercantilism right now? 63? Eh, might as well. Keep bumping it up. So let's bring these guys up to Qawasim before we declare the war. Foreign talent. Lose a bunch of money and gain army professionalism. France dislikes me. Who cares? We'll take the hit to our finances, even though it's going to cause us to take out like 3 loans. We are swimming in ducats right now. Right, I want to bring down like 20 of my heavies, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and get an admiral too, I think. He's terrible. Pretty terrible anyway. He's going to come over to the Straits of Hormuz. What kind of fleets are we looking, or what kind of armies and fleets are we looking at as far as Najd and Yemen go? Oh, that's not it. Najd has 5,000 troops total. Yemen's probably the big one at 38,000. We might need more than just one army. What's Yemen's military tech? Higher than ours is. Okay. What about their fleets? Najd. Total 14, one heavy. Number of galleys, we should be fine though. Yemen, probably significantly larger again. Total 25, 4 heavies, 0 galleys. Okay, again, we'll be fine. Trade protection against Great Britain. I'd actually consider bringing in the army from India as well. Ooh, another increase to manpower and absolutism. So right now we have 2 colonies over 850 and 2 colonists on the way. Cool. I'd really like to be able to see these provinces right in here. You know what? Yes, we're over our leaders, but I want to see it in here. Spain is requesting that I come to their aid in the Spanish-French war against France and French Colombia. This is where they have started. France is allied with Brittany, of course. Lorraine, Oldenburg, Switzerland, Milan, and Lubeck. I hope you know what you're doing, Spain. Oh, look, you have no troops at all in your homeland, so you're basically leaving that fight to me. Dumbasses. That Star Fort is almost done though, so we'll we might have a little bit of a easier time fighting against France if they come into our land. I hope we won't have to, but okay, these guys. Forced march. Oh, cool. We can move through the Ottomans again. Don't need to force march then. French fleet is pretty sizable, actually. Where are my heavies now? How far did they make it? Decent way. Then again, Spain has got 8 of Spain's heavies. Um, why are we about to take a fight here? Oh. Cool. France's fleet. Right there. 2 heavies and a bunch of transports. France is actually coming in to fight me there. I'm going to send my light ships in because that will give me a decent advantage. We just destroyed both of their heavies in that fight. What I was trying to do was chase after Spain to attach my fleet to them, but they didn't like that. So oh yeah, we have Holland too. Oh, Austria's in on this? Alright, we're fine. We don't even have to worry. Well, we might. We might if France gets into our land because Spain is incompetent. But, these are the heavies that are moving up. General retires, lose army tradition. I am going to take these guys and going to move them around. I'm still declaring that war, by the way. Soon. Tumbukan separatists. Sure. Harsh treatment for that. Robber barons, base tax in Coimbra? Or production in Coimbra? They're both controlled by the nobility. Or, it is controlled by the nobility, so both production and tax are reduced. Going with tax. Okay, everything's fine as far as the estates go. Naj would actually take an alliance. You know who else I should look into allying? The, well, I was going to say Ethiopians, but doesn't look like they exist. But there are Christians down here that would take alliances, like Kaffa. Kaffa looks like the biggest one. And there's a possibility that troops come through air and the African territories from Yemen. I doubt it, but it's, again, possible, but unlikely. We'll go with a holy war. Who's Yemen allied with? Malindi, Adjurant, nope. We are not dealing with all of those right now. But we will go with a holy war. I could call Spain in if I promise them territory. That's not going to happen ever. No territory for them. I didn't wait for my heavies to arrive. They're a few days away. Or a few months away. I think the way I'm going to do this I'm going to move, for now, the transports out to the Straits of Hormuz. We're going to go right for their capital. We are marching into the desert, so that sucks. One on their way. Okay, still good on all of our colonies. Lundu. Where's Lundu? Right there, okay. Some of our ports are blockaded. Just went away. I'm going to stop drilling our army in Lisbon. What are Brazil's armies like? Incredible, honestly, for a colonial nation. A bunch of countries have made progress in our lands as far as their colonies go. Because British Peru is actually colonizing into Brazil. So what is this war against France? Spanish-French War. So it's a trade war? Blockade ports. Is it? Is that what it is? We have all of our embargoes, right? Yes. And a bunch of embargoes from enemies, too. There's the Najdi fleet and the Najdi army. Tenga. Still dealing with some Liguri separatists, but those are really the worst of our rebellions so far. I'd be willing to spend do harsh treatment on the particulars too. But before I do that, I'm going to send these guys here, because that should end the separatists for the Liguri separatists. Buka. Palau needs converted. So at the end of the month, we should see that going down to 0. Good. Excellent. And we're just Portuguese particulars and also Malaccan separatists. Or, yeah. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, that's 8, and all 3 colonies are being done. Let's get rid of this extra conquistador. And try to cut the Ottomans off. We can't yet. I mean, we kind of did, but at the same time, I'm worried that they'll grab these other ones. All right. Any other possible colonies aside from what we're doing? Australia. Everything else we are. Quaiba is. Why does it say that's a possible colony? There's a French army, or a French Colombian army. Oh, there it is. Why didn't it... Am I not spelling it right? Oh, okay, now it's showing up. Oh, I was spelling it wrong. I was spelling it C-U-A-I. Quaiba, I guess is what that actually is. I'll try to take it. Because we're going to try to beat the British to it. And what sucks now is that... Whoop, there's something going on over here. It's a lot of lights and... I'm gonna try to take care of them. Siege of Al Raid. Now I'm worried that the Najdi army is going to come up through here and besiege their stuff. And that's probably exactly what's going to happen. We lost... We didn't lose our flagship, did we? Nope, still good. We did capture a transport, though. Build more light ships. How many did we lose? 4? Rumor is spreading that Prussia is preparing to attack Sweden in a war of aggression. Alright. One of our colonies just finished off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 7. One of them's high enough that we... Okay, yeah, that's exactly where I want them to be. Improvements in government technology. Well, that's admin points, which is useful. Come on, guys. Work together to win this war. so that I don't have to actually bring any troops into it. God, seriously. Okay, that's the same fleet we just dealt with. I'm tempted to take the loans out now to do that. We're making a ton of money. $6,000. $6,000 something. Embrace that. New type of cannon, right? That's the only thing new type of troop we had. France is attacking or trying to siege a fort in. Why didn't Austria go and fight that? Okay. Now it looks like they are. Move down the coastline and just occupy all of Notched. Alright, looks like Milan will be out of this war soon. For Muscat, which is one of the provinces I have the permanent claim on. Well, we actually won a fight against the Brittany fleet with heavies. So, what's the coastal desert? That's just regular desert. Hey Yemen, do you want out of this war? No. You want the Siege of Muscat? So those ships will be forced into the Gulf of Oman. Just send the transports in. They'll be able to help a little bit. Oh, whoa. Gulf of Oman is still where I want to be. Which do I want to have move into Yemen? I think it's better to have these guys go along the coast because they're the larger army. These guys will go up through the desert. That's the third assimilation in Karna we've gotten. I want them to go that direction. Thank you, Maritime Ideas, for giving my guys repairs in coastal land, or coastal sea zones. And that takes care of them. What's the war in Europe look like? That's Holland versus France. And that's going to be my fight against... Fuck, seriously? Come on. I have to choose between one of them, and I'd prefer to save my own fleet than the Dutch fleet, and I don't know if we'll even do that. And it looks like we're still somehow doing that. And it looks like we beat France's navy too. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so don't know how I feel about this whole situation yet, but it looks like Spain is making progress in Italy. So that's it's a plus.